is with regard to the, I guess, the neighborhood watch that we referred to, that the other candidates, who I wish were here today, to kind of maybe
Ex
because I'm
explain themselves.
explain because I'm guessing here. But from what I've read on the internet about this neighborhood watch thing, there is an association of sheriffs who, I believe that they are kind of behind the neighborhood watch. I guess the program, I guess it's a program. And, you can purchase decals from them and little signs that you could put in your lawn saying there's a neighborhood watch here. And apparently that might be a deterrent. But you don't need a formal neighborhood watch to be able to buy the signs online and put them in your, you know, and put them in your lawn to say we have a neighborhood watch. I mean, you could do that. Um, I'm going to tell a little story because, look, I have a lot of experience in other towns over time. And I will tell you, when I heard neighborhood watch, I kind of got a little scared because the neighborhood watch is only as good as the neighbors. And, some of your neighbors are wonderful and some of your neighbors are less than wonderful. So I had I had a situation in a different town far, far away from here. This did not happen in Warren, where there was an individual that I knew who got into a little bit of a verbal altercation with a neighbor and found that the neighbor was shooting a pellet gun at his house. He actually blew out his front windshield of his car with the pellet gun, and he found the pellets on the ground. And, they called the police, there was a report, the whole thing. And it turns out that this individual happened to be, one of the self-proclaimed neighborhood watchers. That's frightening. That is terrifying. And at the time, there was no organized neighborhood watch in this particular town. Thank goodness they were doing the right thing. But this particular individual, because of the location where they lived, there was a very large commercial parking lot sort of behind. So he was the designated neighborhood watcher, and he would patrol on his own. Nobody told him to that commercial parking lot to make sure. And he would question every single person walking through the commercial parking lot. Who are you? Where are you going? Do you live here? So do we want to sanction that in our neighborhoods? Do we want to sanction? I would say no. I would say that if residents want to get together on a WhatsApp or on a text chain or an email chain and get together with the people that you trust and absolutely do that. But you don't need the government telling you to do that. That sounds to me like anti-Republican, big government nonsense. No way. No way. You're never going to hear that from us. We want small government.
And we live in a community where we do have a WhatsApp, and neighbors post and keep each other apprised of what's going on, and that's done individually. But do you want the neighbor to react, or do you want the professional to react? And
Right.
I would argue we want the professional to react.